Welcome back to Tap That. Today we're going to be going over Neon Daydream from Deschutes. We're going to be reviewing it with the TLC method, like always.
As always.
So yeah, let's see what's on tap.
Alcohol. I gotta have a little talk with you. I wanna treat you just like you treated me.
Alright guys, today, like you said, we're going to be getting into the Neon Daydream. This one...
It's a hazy ale.
Hazy, which you like hazy.
I like hazy,
Yeah, you. But I don't remember this one sticking out in the guessing game. Like, I don't even remember which one it was in the guessing game.
Yeah, that's
I don't either, to be honest. I remember the first two.
I remember the
because
first
of
two.
how
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
But let's tap that and let's get into it.
All right.
yeah.
All right.
I just want to say,
I do
I love
it.
the smell.
I love a hazy. You can definitely taste
Yeah,
the haziness of it.
and it's still in the glass bottle, and you can tell that it's hazy. It's a hazy beer. It's good.
This is good. I don't know if I've ever had a hazy ale. I think every time I've ever had a hazy beer, it's been an IPA. It's always been a hazy IPA.
I could see that.
And now I don't super know the difference. You see this is limited release too.
Ooh.
I did see
does
that
say
on
that.
the case. It's a limited release. So hopefully they might keep this around. I don't know. Let me finish the thing, let you guys know.
This is good. It's very sharp. Like the first taste is sharp.
Yeah.
Compared to the last one we drank, this is definitely sharper on the palate, but not in a bad way. Not like ugh, like there. It's more like, okay, this is the flavor, and then it kind of goes away.
Yeah, I
It
like it.
definitely doesn't stick around super much.
I'm going to say, going back to the name, like with the last one, this one actually lives up to the name. Like when you drink it, like it hits you good, like and not in a bad way.
I could drink this.
It tastes colorful.
I could drink this in the 80s. I'm fine with that.
Colorful.
Yeah,
colorful.
I could see that. That's good. It's a good way to describe it.
They nailed the name on this one.
Nailed the
Unlike
name.
the last one. They absolutely nailed it. It's
I'm sure I would have a hazy daydream after a couple of these. At what do we got here for percentage?
only 4.8.
Oh, 4.8.
4.8, it's not too bad,
That's
though.
close to my moose head. That's good. 4.8. That's okay.
I'll tell you
Not
what,
as strong
though.
as the last one we had.
If we talk about just alcohol percentage in comparison, this is a little too sharp and beer tasty for me that it is a 4.8. When you drink, and I've never drank a Moosehead, but I would imagine it compares to like a Budweiser or something like that.
Oh no, you
No?
got it wrong.
Okay.
No. That's a great beer. It's
I've
a
never had
lager.
Moosehead.
It's great beer.
I didn't say Budweiser wasn't.
You don't
a
have to
great beer.
retract what you said.
Here's what the point I was getting at is that this is definitely very, and not in a bad way, but it's very like brewery tasting, where I feel like I could get this on tap more than a
Sit
bottle.
down. It's a craft beer.
Ex-
You're gonna get this when you order it.
But
So-
4.8 to me doesn't. Usually craft beers are higher alcohol
yeah,
percentage.
like the last one we had as the IPA. But you said, it's an ale.
It's
So-
an ale.
I think this is a stark difference coming from what we just had, which was heavy.
Heavy.
And like high in alcohol. This is very refreshing and lighter. I mean,
Refreshing. I like that word.
compared
It is very
to
refreshing.
what we just had, which was good, but it definitely stuck around when you drank it. Like you said, this kind of
I prefer that though. Personally, I prefer it to stick
Always
around.
says how that's a stick in the cheeks. Now this brings me back to our first series with Camp One Mango, all that stuff, as a kayak on the front, the sun, and you bring up refreshing. And when I'm looking at this picture, it's refreshing. It's refreshing. I don't know if
I'm
you
gonna
guys
say the artwork is very, very good compared to the name. Like it is a colorful picture. I like the sunset kind of.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a sunset, not a sunrise. But either way,
Yeah.
it's colorful. It's
Why?
yeah.
That's a good point.
Why do you assume that is a sunset over a sunrise?
I don't know. I mean, it just seems like why would you be kayaking at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Because I feel like kayak people go out.
But then
early.
again, I guess I wouldn't want to kayak at like
Yeah, it was a
in the
kayak
night.
at night.
I get attacked by like a bear. Either way,
I would disagree. I
bear
think
in the
this is
water.
a sunrise.
maybe this is a sunrise. This is a sunrise beer.
Well, the river or stream that I'm looking at, these guys are kayaking down. I don't know if a bear's coming out and getting them right there. But
I don't know.
Maybe
There are two guys there. I didn't even see that.
there is two guys.
I'm assuming they're guys. They might be different. They might be.
That's true.
They might be
No,
females.
man, we're just assuming this whole label here.
I do like it though.
Yes.
It's good.
I like the color palette of it. We've talked about how we like a design where they change it every time.
Yeah.
Me and Storm, and I like that they kept the same kind of outlay of the design, but they switched it up. Switched it up enough that this is its own independent beer. Where we did Anchor, I think we did Anchor
Brewery,
and it was everything was so similar. It was like the same picture every time. Anchor, Dude Brew, like it was just the same thing every time. Where this one, it
different
kept
colors,
the theme enough, but it kind of moved on from that theme.
Well, compared to Fresh Squeezed, I mean, that was a very focused picture where it was just the hop getting squeezed. This is more landscapey and kind of like...
I like it. It contributes to the daydream I'm having after I drink one of these.
Yeah, the artwork definitely encapsulates
release.
My only complaint, and this is such a mild complaint, is with the other one, the picture felt more a part of the logo. Whereas if you were to edit this on here, this just feels like you slapped a picture on the bottle. If they would have just extended the sunrise into the where it says the name of the beer right here, that would have did it much better for me.
That's getting a little picky though.
Yeah.
It is limited.
He admitted that.
I'm not
maybe they'll
saying I'm
change it.
negative in points for it or anything. I'm just saying.
Hopefully not. Or I'll bring that up too.
That's just my personal opinion. I felt like this was a little copy and paste artwork where the other one felt more coherent. Labels are important, man. I don't want to feel like they're skimping out on my labels.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if we're going into the label here, the words that they use to describe it. Luminous skies, I guess I'm thinking ominous, not luminous. Luminous, that does mean, I'm thinking ominous.
He's thinking scary.
I'm thinking scary, yeah. This is not scary.
The sun goes down,
It is luminous.
Or
Lucid waters. This kind of goes back to you looked up a little bit of the history on it and how they're very eco-friendly.
Oh yeah, they've been
are
saving
very-
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that is where the
The
lucid
lucid
water
waters, they're recycled water. And
I
everything.
think they won an award for being
In 2016 for being sustainable.
Storm knows better than me,
Yeah.
but we kind of reviewed the history
Apparently,
together.
100% of their wastewater from after making the beer, they call it affluent or something effluent. Just the wastewater, 100% of that is recycled. In which way, I don't know.
That's awesome though. That's
Yeah.
awesome to think like that. Even down to the smallest business, and not that they're small, they're definitely a bigger business, but to you got to be eco-friendly. I mean, we can all agree here, let's save the planet. We all have children. I want my children to live on a good planet.
It's a big highlight, too.
Yeah.
I know if I was walking down the aisle and a bunch of beers were like, oh, yeah, we just throw our waste out. When you add the word waste, I don't even know if that water's, hazardous. But when you add the word waste, it sounds bad. And these guys are telling me that they recycle. Recycle's a good word, right?
Well, let's all tap that to Deschutes for being eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly.
They even got Sasquatch.
I was getting there.
You were getting there?
I saved that, man. That's
man,
hilarious.
Sasquatch recycling his. That looks like a can. but
Right
anyway.
on the edge of this, there's
Yeah,
a
look at
little
that.
picture of Sasquatch throwing the trash away instead of a person.
Must be how the forest stays so clean.
Yeah, Sasquatch. Good. I think the
Sasquatch is
forest
cleaning up.
doesn't stay clean, and I think that's the problem. I think that's like
Well,
the.
then maybe Sasquatch is
Maybe we
missing,
need more
though.
Sasquatches
Yeah, we
around.
do.
If we would stop hunting them and searching for them, maybe they'd come out and recycle for us.
You guys grow much better hair than me, so I think you two should take a sacrifice, grow it all out, become the next Sasquatch, and go clean up the environment.
Wow.
It's about a week's worth.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna believe I'm Sasquatch. I don't grow hair like right here. They'll be like, look at that bald dude trying to help things.
All right, but if that does happen, I'm starting a Sasquatch YouTube channel. Please subscribe. So, I'm ready. I'm ready for the chuggability.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
not.
about you guys.
Oh,
I
guess I am.
I'm
Look
there.
at Evan.
Yo,
Look
Evan's
at him.
way
I know.
down.
He likes this.
So
one.
I'm not good at chugging, so I'm trying to cut it down a little bit.
He's so much better at chugging than me. I keep it in my cheeks and then I swallow
Yeah,
it.
like
Where
a
he's
chipmunk.
just like,
I don't have the open throat thing.
I don't
I
either.
can't do it.
I'm with Evan.
I can't
don't
do
have
it.
I mean, I'll do it, but I'm with Evan. I can't
No,
do
when
it.
when we did the first episode, you guys were like, and I'm like, oh, I gotta take a sip.
Oh my God.
I gotta stop. Like I couldn't do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to get mine a little lower just because I don't
fine.
chug my beer. So
It's fine. Your rating doesn't count anyway.
yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
Let's get into chuggability.
I don't
Yeah,
count.
tap that.
So
Yeah, that.
It's burning.
I think it's okay. It is a little burny. And now we just
expect that.
we take a small sample. I think if I was to chug this whole beer, I don't think I'd ever make it through it because the flavor's so sharp that it's like
it cuts right through.
It's sharp.
Makes my eyes water, honestly.
I would say it's easier to drink a lot of this better than the last one. Mm-hmm. But it
goes down a little easier. But the last one, because the flavor was on your palate so much, I felt like it was easier to go down. And just like the last one, though, I would not chug this.
No. Grab this, relax, sit in your kayak, whatever you're doing.
This is exactly the way the picture describes it.
Listen, I would
sit in a kayak and have a cooler floating behind you.
I wouldn't deter it for not being able to chug it. Not all beers are meant for that. I do like to figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
like to let you guys know.
Sometimes you just want to get drunk and I want to chug 4 beers. But today...
That's where Moosehead comes in.
I don't know. And I haven't tried it, but you say Moosehead is a lager, and when I think of lager, I think of Yingling.
Yeah.
And I would not chug a Yingling.
I know.
Yingling's heavy.
It's not as dark.
It's heavy.
We'll get to it.
I
get to it, I promise.
I like Yingling.
But it's heavy. I love Moosehead.
It's heavy.
For this one,
freaking Moosehead.
I'm ready.
You ready? You did first last time. Let Evan go first this time.
Okay.
Hold on. Locked it down. Go ahead.
Okay. I like this better than the last one. It's lighter, and I feel like I could drink more of it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give it... I'm going to say like 7.25. 7.
Oh, you got really into it.
I like
7.25.
Well, 2.5. I'm thinking a quarter. All right.
7.2
or 3. Whatever.
7.3 is where 2.5 rounds up to because that's what I'm doing.
So okay,
7.3.
I'm gonna give it. Yeah, it's definitely over the other one for sure. I would drink this over the other one any day. But yeah. So I like it both.
I disagree, and not with your rating.
No, it's okay.
Absolutely. I'm definitely more. This is a good beer, and I would drink this.
It's an ale. It's a little bit out of your not wheelhouse, but your tendency.
What I like, and I like a heavier IPA, and that's just personally me. This is a good beer though, and if I were to drink an ale, I've had much worse ales. I would give it close to that IPA because that IPA wasn't my favorite. Whereas on an ale scale, this is
ale scale.
That
could be something in the future.
I like it.
On an ale scale, this is definitely upper for me, and so I would give it a 6.5.
Overall, 6.5. I think that rating is terrible. This is a great beer.
What?
This is a great beer. And I don't usually rate them this high, but...
Oh, we're getting a tap.
He's going higher.
No, absolutely not. When I say... I'll admit, I'm a little harsh.
He's harsher than me.
Yeah, but as an ale, this is great. This is a daydream for me, man. 7.1.
7.1?
7.1.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
This is up my alley. I like fruity. I like a little light. This is, So that makes sense.
Maybe we're right there.
6.5 is a good score for me, though. I mean,
definitely.
You can get down in the forest for me. I'm not that lenient with beers, but it's just not... It doesn't sit as well for me. Like, I like... And I've talked about this every episode now. I like when it sits there and it engulfs your taste buds.
No, and I get that. And when I talk about ales, especially this one, I get closer to like a cider almost. I don't know.
No,
that aftertaste for me is more like a sour monkey or a sour beer.
But this was great. Evan, as you were the guest, I know we didn't do this last time. What beer would you like to do next time?
So we have Hand Up and Black Butte. Man, what do we want to do? Black Butte also threw us for a curve because we thought it was the other one.
But I think I guessed Black Butte right. But the other one
you switched it. You didn't at first.
I didn't at first.
But then you switched it. You know what? Hand Up was the last one, correct?
Yeah, Hand Up was the last.
Let's go with that one next.
Hand Up next?
Let's go with Hand Up.
So we're going to save the porter for last.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Porters aren't going to be my favorite.
Another IPA. We'll check that out.
We'll try the IPA next. As always, thank you very much for joining us, and
don't forget to tap that subscribe button.
See you next time.
Alcohol. I gotta have a little talk with you.